Have you ever wondered why some people finish a whole week's worth of work before lunchtime, while the rest of us are staring at our to-do list like it personally ruined our lives? Don't worry, you're not alone. Most of us want to be effective, but sometimes our brain works like that one cousin who shows up uninvited, eats everything in the fridge, and still asks for snacks. But today, we're fixing that, because I'm about to break down one of the most powerful self-growth books ever, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, in the simplest, most human, and slightly funny way possible. So grab your mental popcorn, because the habits you're about to hear can improve your work, your relationships, your confidence, pretty much everything except your math skills. Those are still on you. Let's jump in. Habit 1. Be proactive. Covey says highly effective people don't sit around waiting for life to magically get better. They take responsibility. In plain English, stop blaming, start doing. You know that friend who says, "I'm late because the universe wasn't on my side today"? Yeah, that's the opposite of this habit. Being proactive means acting based on your values, not your moods. It's like choosing to get up even when your bed is hugging you like a long-lost soulmate. Most people focus on the circle of concern, things they can't control. Effective people focus on the circle of influence, things they can control. Can't control the economy? True. But you can control the skills you build. Can't control traffic? Definitely true. But you can control leaving 5 minutes earlier. Life gets easier when you stop acting like a professional blamer and start becoming the driver of your own story. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine opening Google Maps and typing nothing. You just say, "Take me somewhere nice." Your phone would silently judge you. That's how a lot of people live, no direction. Covey says effective people create a clear picture of where they want to go. Think of it like writing the ending of your movie first and then living your way toward it. Want to start a business? What kind? By when? Want to get fit? What's the plan? Inspired by your future self or by that one gym guy who drinks protein like it's water? When you know the destination, decisions become easier. You stop chasing every shiny distraction. You start living intentionally. If you don't design your life, someone else will. And trust me, that person has terrible design skills. Habit 3. Put first things first. If habit 2 is knowing where you're going, habit 3 is organizing your life so you actually get there. Effective people know the difference between important and urgent. Most of us live stuck in urgent mode, notifications, emails, random tasks, running around like caffeinated hamsters. But Covey says real progress happens when we work on things that are important but not urgent. Stuff like planning, learning, exercising, building systems. Basically all the things we postpone until life smacks us in the face. Picture this. Your kitchen sink is overflowing because you ignored a tiny leak last month. Now you're standing in water wondering why the universe hates you. That's what happens when you ignore important but not urgent tasks. Successful people schedule their priorities. Everyone else just prioritizes whatever screams the loudest. Don't be that person whose entire day is urgent because they woke up at noon, lost their charger, forgot their assignment, and now the whole world is on fire. Habit 3 teaches you to run your life with intention, not chaos. Habit 4. Think win-win. If you've ever tried negotiating with a toddler for the TV remote, you know win-win isn't a natural human instinct. Most people think life is a competition, like if you win, I lose. If I win, you lose. But effective people believe there's enough success for everyone. Win-win means finding solutions where both sides benefit. It's basically saying, instead of fighting over the last slice of pizza, share it. Or better, order another one. Imagine workplaces without drama, relationships without ego battles, family decisions where no one storms off to their room for 2 hours. That's win-win. It's not about being soft, it's about being principled. It builds trust, and trust makes everything easier. Try this next time you're arguing. Okay, what's a solution where we both feel good? And if that doesn't work, offer food. Food solves at least 87% of human problems. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This habit basically screams, please stop listening just to reply. We all know someone who, when you're trying to share your problems, jumps in with, "Oh, that's nothing. You should hear what happened to me." Suddenly, your story becomes their autobiography. Most of us don't listen to understand. We listen to react. Covey says the most effective people listen with empathy. Real empathy, not the fake, yeah, while scrolling your phone. When you genuinely understand someone first, arguments shrink, trust grows, communication gets smoother, and they actually listen back. It works like magic. Try this. Next time someone talks, pretend they're your therapist. Minus the expensive billing, of course. Good communication isn't about speaking well, it's about listening better. Habit 6. Synergize. Fancy word, simple idea. Teamwork that creates better results than individuals working alone. You know those group projects where one person does everything while everyone else supervises? Yeah, that's the opposite of synergy. Synergy means combining strengths. Maybe one friend plans, one executes, one motivates, and one, well, orders snacks. Everyone plays a role. It's about appreciating differences instead of merely tolerating them. If everyone thinks the same way, half of them aren't thinking. Covey says synergy creates third alternatives, solutions better than what either person originally suggested. It's like mixing rice and chicken. Separate? Good. Together? Perfection. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. This habit is literally telling you relax, recharge, and stop running yourself into the ground. Covey gives this example. Someone's trying to cut a tree with a dull saw. You say, "Sharpen the saw." They say, "No time, I'm busy cutting." Sound familiar? Yeah, that's us. Sharpening the saw means renewing yourself in 4 areas: physical, exercise, sleep, healthy food; mental, reading, learning, feeding your brain something other than funny videos; emotional/social, friends, family, meaningful conversations; spiritual, purpose, gratitude, mindfulness. When you sharpen your saw, everything becomes smoother. Life feels lighter. You stop burning out like a cheap candle. Think of it like updating your internal software, because nobody wants to run the 2010 version of themselves. Putting it all together. Here's the truth. None of these habits require genius-level intelligence. They require choices, small, daily choices. Habit 1, stop blaming, start owning. Habit 2, know your destination. Habit 3, focus on what truly matters. Habit 4, win together, not against. Habit 5, understand first. Habit 6, teamwork beats ego. Habit 7, recharge like it's your job. When you stack all 7 habits together, your life upgrades from chaotic mode to confident mode. You make better decisions, you communicate better, you grow consistently, and you feel more in control of your life. And the best part, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 7 habits of highly effective people, drop a comment and tell me which habit you're excited to build first. And if you want more simple, fun book breakdowns like this, stick around. Remember, don't just grow older, grow better.